did not have any idea that Luxembourg was a little country. It wasn't until much, much later. Much later. I mean, I think I'd probably already started making records when I suddenly realized that Luxembourg is not just a radio station. It's not just like tuning into the local station. It's a place. I didn't realize it was a place as such. I just thought it was a couple of rooms with DJs in it. The music that avidly, which I was, as everybody in my generation were, listening to the birth pangs of rock and roll. Luxembourg had to have an influence. Of course it was an influence in my life. It introduced me to Elvis, for a start. I know that if there hadn't been an Elvis, there couldn't be a Cliff Richard. I mean, even now, I remember reading about Elvis and reading about the American stars. And then suddenly, almost it seemed like overnight, between the middle of 58 and the end of 58, there was such a drastic change in my life. Because one minute I was reading about the stars, the next minute I was in the heavens. Elvis and Cliff battled it out in top of charts. I thought, Elvis and Cliff. I couldn't believe that my name would ever be linked with someone like Elvis's. I mean, it was just the most amazing feeling. And the same way, having listened to Luxembourg, you know, to suddenly find myself with my own program on Luxembourg and find myself being request of the week or whatever it was, I mean, it was a fantastic sensation, really wonderful. So they do all come together. As far as I'm concerned, Luxembourg rock and roll, my career, certainly all fit in those early days.
Touched by the feeling that's hard to control. Let me tell you people, I was born to rock and roll.
I was the first girl disc jockey, and it absolutely went to my head. I adored it.
You were always terribly ladylike.
Well,
Principal boy again, Cliff.
Yeah.